fire service, part of the BLM, and I work in Alaska, obviously.
1 minute ago, Marty Meierotto's daughter finally broke her silence and revealed the truth her family has carried for years. Truth heavy enough to explain her father's fear, his disappearance, and the chilling rumors that have haunted fans of mountain men since the day he vanished. She said her father had spent his final season on the edge of something he could not explain, something he once tried to warn the crew about but was too shaken to speak openly. Marty had always been the quiet legend of Alaska's wild, a master trapper, a ghost in the trees, a name viewers admired but rarely understood. Then, one season, without warning, he ran. His daughter Noah remembers those months as the period when her father became restless, sleepless, watchful. He avoided certain valleys because, he claimed, the wind carried memories there. He stopped setting traps near old hollow trees, and at night, she'd hear him whisper to the stove fire, "Fire keeps them slow," though he never explained who or what they were. The journals he'd kept for decades, his prized logbooks, he burned in a single night, telling his family, "Tracks on paper led things straight to you." When he disappeared, they searched his cabin and found a message carved into the wall. "I heard it call my name. Twice is too many. Don't follow where snow falls uphill." Only then did Noah feel strong enough to admit publicly that every rumor about her father's paranoia was real. He had written of footsteps in untouched snow, symbols carved into trees that vibrated when he pressed his ear to them, moss shaped like elongated footprints, tally stones rearranged with precision, missing traps erased from the earth as if replaced by an unseen hand, and a clearing ringed with ancient iron traps facing inward. "A witness stand," he whispered. Marty believed the wilderness watched him, mimicked him, judged him. "We're not the top of the food chain out there," he warned. "We're the crop." Around the time Marty unraveled, his close friend and castmate Preston Roberts died from an inoperable tumor, a loss that shattered Marty even further. Then, Eustace Conway, another friend, was arrested on trespassing charges and thrust into a legal battle that exposed his entire preserve to government investigation. The walls closed in on all of them at once. Death, lawsuits, betrayals, and the crushing realization that years of survival in merciless terrain had not prepared them for attacks from the world of men. Preston's passing, Eustace's court battles, and the silent feud between Marty and the show's production team pushed him to rethink everything. Even Tom Orr, a beloved original cast member, walked away before Marty did, and many believe Tom's exit triggered Marty's own. Rumors circulated that Marty was frustrated, tired of cameras, tired of producers, tired of reality TV turning the wilderness into spectacle. Yet what terrified Noah most wasn't what happened on the show. It was what happened off-camera. Marty's final recordings described nights when snow drifted sideways without wind, echoes that imitated his voice, clearing after clearing, where trees formed perfect circles, and tracks so wide no boot or hoof could have made them. Something was following him, not hunting, but observing, measuring how far he would go. And then, after burning his journals and warning his family not to follow him, he simply vanished. His cabin went cold, his traps untouched, his mail piled into silence. Whether the wilderness claimed him or he chose to disappear forever, no one knows. Noah believes he achieved what he told her was the only true way to leave the world, quietly, completely, without a trail. Meanwhile, other mountain men cast members were facing nightmares of their own. Eustace's arrest spiraled into a full-scale investigation of Turtle Island Preserve, Inspectors claimed the buildings were unsafe, unpermitted, and hazardous. Eustace and his supporters argued it was a human rights issue, that traditional homes built with hand-hewn timber were being judged by modern codes that had no place in primitive living. This battle between old ways and modern law consumed him, leaving fans wondering whether he, too, might disappear like Marty. Tragedy, conflict, lawsuits, vanishing cast members. Behind the rugged charm of mountain men lies a trail of scars the audience rarely sees. And as Noah shared her father's truth, it became clear that Marty carried more weight than anyone realized. His warnings about the wilderness were not metaphors. His fear was real. And now the question hangs over every fan. Will Marty ever return? Will he heal? Or has the mountain claimed him the same way it has taken countless others? If you've followed the story this far, let me know what you think. Will Marty Meierotto ever step back into the light? Or is he gone for good? And will Eustace ever win his battles? Or are more storms waiting for him too? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dive stories like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Hollywood Bulletin.